We just see so many cases where a child is susceptible to pressure from another parent, and it literally will cause that child to falsely accuse. What winds up happening is one motivated parent influences a child to the point where they no longer love the other parent, and it's called alienation.
There really is a spectrum of parental alienation, and it occurs at various levels in many divorces. When it gets to the point where a parent is intentionally bad-mouthing the other parent for a legal objective, that's where we start seeing outcomes in family law and criminal cases that are the wrong decisions. In the family law courts, it's been my experience that courts are particularly susceptible to making errors because they don't identify the forces of parental alienation when it's happening.
Well, what we had to do is basically prove all of those prior incidents of behavior, right? We had to show each time that dad would bring daughter into the divorce argument, for example, he would just include the daughter in it and say things to the daughter like, you know, if it was up to me, we'd all still be together, but your mom's done, so you know, it's really her fault. The child gets the impression that one parent's bad and one parent's good, then it becomes fertile ground for false accusation to take place.
Very similar dynamic to a trial I had involving false allegations of very serious child sexual abuse. In that trial, we were able to lay out for the jury a long-standing pattern of manipulation and alienation. We were able to empower that jury to come back with a substantial verdict in favor of our clients.
In order to defend these kind of cases, you have to show the relationship between the controlling parent, the parent that's doing the alienating, the parent that is recruiting the child. You have to show that relationship over time. It's not something that happens overnight. And in our case, it happened over about a year's period of time that this father, who was homeschooling this child, had her complete attention and had the ability to control exactly what the child believed about mom. And he basically taught her to hate the mother as much as he did. And it caused the child to make a false allegation against mom. And once the jury was able to see that entire context, they acquitted her in about an hour and a half. But it took a lot of effort, a lot of investigation the police didn't do to show the jury the truth, but who was really behind this. And they believed it convincingly.